We're forming a new extension at the front of the building, and tonight we're here setting up a gantry on the top of each of the towers, and on the back of that we'll be putting a spider crane on top of the gantries. And ultimately the spider crane is going to be serving all the new steel work that's going to be made up for the new extension.
Hi, I'm Grant Lacey from Metalwork UK. We're based in Tain, but we're employed down here for Clark Contracts to supply and install the crane gantries being erected on top of the two stair cores.
Way back at the beginning when we were planning the job, we wanted to put a crane out at the front elevation on Douglas Street. The problem we came across with that was there was a building site across the road, so what we had to do was look at exploring different options.
It's certainly complex. There's been a few challenges, a lot of design work and a lot of workshops between ourselves, Clark Contracts and the structural engineers, the crane company, Insco as well, where we've all got around the table and thrashed out a few ideas between us. So far, all these ideas have come to fruition and everything seems to be working great. So,
a very innovative design, putting this gantry on such small towers at the front of the building. So we have two independent structural engineers looking at the design. That's all been certified now, and tonight we're doing the whole operation.
The lift itself is pretty basic. It's just a square frame of steelwork assembled together at ground level, flooring on it, handrails on it, so you've got one complete unit. Then it's lifted in one piece to steel columns that are already positioned on the roof and bolted together. So it's pretty straightforward assembly, but getting it, the design stage of it was the hard part, which has been done.
Hi, my name's Colin McAlden. I work for Metalwork UK. I'm the site supervisor for here for the Douglas Street job. We are currently on site installing the main frame for the infill part of the extension to the building, and everything is going to plan and we're hitting targets. Spider cranes, since they've been installed, we've been using them to erect the frame. They've been used to take the deliveries of the steel and erect the steel. We've used the cranes to do tandem lifts, and we've been asked to land the decking as well for the job. So they've been used for that and everything's gone to plan.
Metalwork UK have been very good to work with. They work very safely, they plan well and they execute well. The steel has all fell into place. I don't think we've had to adjust anything as yet. Everything has went where it should do. It's been a pleasure to work with them, to be quite honest.
The remotes for the cranes have been a godsend. So rather than the drivers actually physically sitting on the roof, they've been standing beside us, working, using the remotes. And although it is a wee bit slower to use the remotes, it's been much more precise, much more safe, and it's been a lot easier to use, being able to just talk to the driver rather than shouting over a radio.
I mean, the spider cranes have been the key to making that extension work.
It is very tight, it's challenging, but as of yet we've managed to do everything, and I'm happy. The men are happy on site doing the job, and Clark's is happy.
It proves that it works if you plan it properly and you work with the right people and the right equipment.